Simpson. And Japan have gone absolutely without lead. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to Ball Chat Podcast, the show where we review some of the week's major news in the world of football. I am Benton, along with the family, George. Wagwan family, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm here. What's up?
Why you forward with the American? What's up, man? We don't deal with that around these parts, right? Well, big up to all the American listeners. Big up. Welcome to Ball Chat. Wagwan again, Junior.
Well, I'm good. Wagwan.
Yo, football roundup getting ready, coming on in a few minutes. Man City corner, dark. Arsenal beat. We'll discuss Arsenal dominant performance over Man City. Manchester United is bad, but Man City is horrible. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, a little bit overkill, but yeah, it's fair.
All right. Football family, welcome to Ball Chat. Big up to our listeners. Always a pleasure to have the listeners joining in. We have a jam-packed show on deck for you today. As usual, football family, send on your ballas and Bugs. Ballas been impressive players of the week. Bugs been unimpressive players. We have EPL action. We'll take a deep dive in. And what's going on with Man City, or is nothing new? We can't fix that. We discuss Man City versus Arsenal. We look at Liverpool domination, our dominant performance, our impressive performance over Bournemouth. We'll also get our final thoughts on Champions League. As Champions League playoff games is coming down the pipe, we'll discuss Yawd, ballas, and wonder if Tariq McGee has found a club. Junior will definitely give us the inside scoop on Tariq McGee's next club. And we'll discuss the Reggae Boys versus Soca Warriors. Dwight York, coach Soca Warriors, will take on the Reggae Boys coming up. But Junior, we have to start off with the well, you know what, let me not use that word. The beating over at the Emirates.
The humbling.
The humbling over at the Emirates. Let's go ahead and roll out with the Bugs. I mean, who we have as Bugs in this thing? Because this is really bad football.
It's so hard to give somebody from Man City a bug of the week because we kind of saw a culmination of what was coming. Like, this was coming from weeks ago, right? And it just kind of just forward to a head right now. Like, I'm not surprised. So I'm more giving a ball of the week to Partey because I think Partey's goal, right after Haaland's goal, that was a feather that brought the camel's back. I cannot prove it, but I truly believe that if Partey did not respond with that goal instantly, I think Man City was going to run away with the game. As weird as it sounds, I really truly believe that. I cannot prove it, but Partey kind of settled the ship. Foden is the closest to bug of the week for me because both of the goals, early goals, fall on him, right? And I have to question Pep's tactics of forcing Foden to play as a deep-lining midfielder when he just obviously doesn't have it.
Junior, we are honored again 2 weeks in a row to be blessed with the present and the wonderful Kavod. Yeah, my fancy friend, Kavod, go on.
There, I know. They take a rough life. I couldn't miss it. I had to come here with Junior saying about Arsenal and his favorite player, Partey.
Oh, okay. And did you have a wonderful week though before we get to the football roundup?
I just need winter to be over. That's it.
That's it. You need winter to be over and such man to take for himself.
Can I tell you? Both.
All right, come on. Let's get your thoughts on this Arsenal beating of Man City 5-1 victory. Goals, even your favorite player, Kai Havertz, scored. Come on.
How can I become my favorite player? Listen, The problem with Kai Havertz is that he needs 200 chances to really score one. And if he wants to be mentioned as one of the best players, he needs to fix that up. Just fix it right up. I was a little bit disappointed to see how the game was going. I wanted a closer game. Of course, I had Man City to win. And if you are really rooting for Liverpool, you wanted Man City to win to kind of slow down Arsenal, right? But it is what it is. I've always said it, the defense is crazy. Arsenal just carve out Man City backline like a hot knife through butter. Once they got on the break, they couldn't stop them. And Stones had a horrible game today. Not only today, the entire season, he has had a couple games that are questionable, right? So to see him being sloppy today, it's not surprising. The early goal was conceded through sloppiness. Kai Havertz should have gone, made Arsenal go up 2-0 through sheer sloppiness again. And I have always said it. If no one quote me, put it on my tombstone that says Man City's backline is what is going to put them in trouble. How many touches Alan had today? 10, less than 10. And I've said it, it's Junior's footballer, but I have said it, he's not that player that can make things happen, right? He's not a player who's not a striker that can affect the game if the ball is not coming to him. If Haaland get the ball upon him foot or upon him head, he's not effective. And Man City need help. Them need centre back, right back, left back, right wing, left wing. At this point, they need an entire team. And I have to call into question Pep's choice of players and the positions he chooses to put his players in. I don't know what's going to happen. He's going through a rough time off the field, but he needs to get himself together. And people bawling about Pep out, it's just ridiculous. You don't fire a coach when them win your 4 titles back to back. It is crazy. It's one bad season. It's expected, right? And it just need to go back to the drawing board. But today, let us give Arsenal them props. The first goal was a gift, but they really worked for the game. They worked for the win. And it's a really good 3 points for Arteta. He needed this. So for me, Arsenal gets one of my ballers of the week.
Tigel wants to know why Liverpool name of a call.
Because I'm married to a Liverpool fan, and that's what we were talking about this morning. He was like,
And just to be fair, and we can't set the record straight because we have new subscribers. Big up to the new subscribers who recently subscribed to Ball Chat. Come on, we can't set the record straight. You know, bet money on Man City because you want Liverpool, you want to help Liverpool. Come on.
Absolutely not. This is not me, the husband. And I'm always
help your husband.
Yeah, no, but they always say happy wife, happy life, happy hobby, happy work. I never know. But but you know how it go. So I wanted a closer game. Yes, I had I bet me bet my little thing. I had my corners, I had my goals over 3.5 goals. But I also thought that Man City would have put up a fight. They did what they had to do a couple weeks back. So I don't know what's going on with them. It's just shambolic for Man City.
Bug of the week, Pep Guardiola. This is the worst performance for Man City in since 2009 season after 24 games. Bug of the week. Pep Guardiola said after the press conference, after the game, he said at the post-match presser that it happened. It has happened throughout the season. It is happening. Brother, this is why you get 24 million pounds. Is that the last time I checked? 24 million pounds a year or whatever it is. It's your responsibility to fix it. And I do sympathize with your whole off-the-field relationship issue. But you have a job to do. If you need sabbatical, take your time and deal with your personal issue. Bug of the week to Pep Guardiola. I am sorry. I am not having any empathy or sympathy for Pep Guardiola today because of off-the-field issues. You can't forward with this foolishness and repeat the same thing every week. I mean, we have seen it so many times throughout the season with this football club. Is that the same people failing. You've been at this club for 8 or 9 years, however many years it's been. You have no confidence in why you even have young players on the bench if you're reluctant and apprehensive to play them. Why have you signed all these young players if you keep rolling out the CM Old Foot? You mentioned Old Foot this week after the Champions League game that you're an old club. Well, I don't care. Junior, over to you. Bug of the week for Pep Guardiola the blame rests squarely on him. He signed 2 defenders recently, Victor Ruiz and Kosanov, and none of them played today, but yet they still have the same defensive issues.
I mean, I have nothing else to say. I mean, you guys said it perfectly clear, but I still maintain, though, that Partey goal was the difference in the game. I think 5-1. I really think 5-1, we all watched the game, and 5-1 kind of the Arsenal fans, Geraldo Debout, said fourth in the league game against City, where Gunners have been the better of the two sides. Good win against some wounded Pussycat, only if we had a world-class striker. And we'll soon talk about that, because we have a fire for Burton. But I'm big up Dalton. We soon big up your bugs and ballers. But I think that Partey goal, I'm going to maintain that Partey goal, the way that it happened, the instant that it happened. The Arsenal, to me, after going up 1-0, felt like they were welcoming City back into the game. And when City obliged and scored, I get a sense like it was, oh my God, it's happening again. And Partey said, not on my watch.
Thanks to Foden.
Thanks to Foden. Yes, so I'm going to maintain that. But that's it. I mean, look, I feel sorry for Pep, because this is probably one of the very few. The only other time I can think about is when Tottenham ran them off the field in the Champions League. I think it was the quarterfinals at Man City. Those are the 2 times I think Pep would have, just like any other normal man, have a stressful day at work. I want to go home to his wife. I'll hug up his wife, and I have no wife to go home and hug.
We don't know what the man probably have. We don't
know what the man
have brother to go home to.
I we know him though have a catty, because him still have on him wedding ring.
Hey, we don't know the man have to go home to, brother.
Listen to me.
Arsenal though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Junior. Sorry.
No, but I put a GoFundMe, and I have a little sister named Peaches. Sometimes she's there back road. Well, clean her up and send her to go to Man City. I'm just sort out the boss, man.
No, but
So wait, the boss making 24 million a year, and we must do GoFundMe for. Hey, Pep want to go back road, him can go back.
Hold on. No.
Him know Mikel Antonio. Him just have a talk with Mikel, and Mikel can carry him around here.
Come on, he's making 11 million per year. Remember, over 50% gone.
Well, Junior, regardless of what gone, this is the first contract him get. Yo, we have some people around. Hey, you know what? Come on, we can focus on the winning side, yeah. Your thoughts on Arsenal Football Club? Is Arsenal that good, or is Man City that bad? And the Arsenal fans, please don't come at me, because kudos for winning the football game, but I really felt like they should have given this bug side, aka Man City, 6 love.
It's a little bit of both. Man City is a wounded animal, so let us just say that. Everybody had beat up on them. So it's a little bit of both. They're bad this season. Arsenal, they were good today. I mean, and that's what you're supposed to do. Once you get a little dibby side and a pian side, you're supposed to stamp your class and let us be fair. When Arsenal playing football, they play football. When they play good football, you can sit and enjoy Arsenal football. Let us say that. Count all the misses them with Kai Havertz want do and whatever. But when Martinelli and Trossard and Jesus decide to play some good football, and Odegaard on the pitch, it is a watchable team, right? And this is what they need to do. Find a team where you can beat them convincingly, and they're still in the race. So They did their job today. Was a little bit of both. Arsenal was good today, and Man City was especially bad today, and both things can be true.
Yeah,
Big up, I am Jamaica family. Bet. I'm going to go through the comments real quick. Tiger said, but that's not Haaland's job, though. Haaland is a Gary Lineker. That's a big comment. Dalton says, ballers are Forest and Arsenal. He also said that the bugs are City, Pan United, and Brighton. Soon talk about Brighton. Big up Kofi Paul. Kofi said the bugs are Manju and City. And Tigers said, I'm not sorry for Pep. No day. After how him treat Yaya and Etu, I take it personal. Pep for be unalived. And Arsenal look good.
How many years that? Let me touch upon the Alan thing, and this is my kind of football. This is what I like. So maybe you or other people like a number 9 who stand there, like a Lukaku who stand up there as a box striker. I like a striker. If he's not getting the service, he can go and make a way. Your team struggling, right? You're not getting the touches on the ball. If you stand in the box, you are not getting the service. What do? This is not a 3v3. This is not a one-man game. This is a 11-man game. So if you, in the first 45 minutes, you get 3 or 4 touches on the ball, then something is wrong. So for me, I like with my striker not getting what he's supposed to get. Him can be a part of the midfield. Him can drop back. Him can go wide, and him can pick it up. And maybe if he had done that today, it would have been a different ball game. So that's my issue with Alan. I'm not saying that he's not good because he scores all these goals, but look how him goals them come. Somebody puts it on a platter for him and he make him way. But I need my striker. If my team is in trouble, my striker can come on and elicit some change.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I echo the same sentiments. It would be only good to have additional skill sets as a striker. If you're Junior, what's the big word? Multi-dimensional. Not just be able to drop back or drop in the 10 position and be able to go wide and create. That allows the striker to be able to be more flexible, pull defenders out of position, and done fussy, aka done boy from anywhere. That's a part of Haaland game that he has to improve. But it's not bad at the conversion rate. And you come on, say stand up and use Lukaku. It wasn't a very good example still, but we move.
But Tiger said, no, my type of number 9 is original Ronaldo always. But Haaland is an out-and-out striker, and teams like City and Barcelona will allow him to flourish. So
yeah, Barcelona reaching on this.
Well, because Barcelona had those type of strikers as well.
The one.
Lewandowski is a prime example as well. But I get it. But City is in trouble. City is in trouble. And if my striker and I get 4 touches on the ball in a 45 plus minutes, then something is wrong. Then what is he going to do? Am I going to just pray? That's like when the header come in, the ball come on him, edit. Is that what he's going to do? Him not Arsenal is Arsenal watching play. Them watch film, them know. So they rubbed him out completely. Him have to be a little bit more mobile. That's all I'm saying. You want your number 9 to be a little bit more mobile and can change on the fly. You're not supposed to be a striker when we know exactly what they're going to do. Pep knows say if him get the ball in the 6, in the 8, he's going to do what I'm supposed to do. So what Pep do, Arteta do, don't make him get the ball up there. And if him don't get the ball, then how is he going to play? Man City is in trouble. At this point, him for run a back work with Stones. At this point, because Man City is in deep trouble.
Might as well.
You're a type of footballer, come on.
Might as well. And for the record, more be absolutely clear, Lewandowski does not represent Barca DNA. We just want to put that on a corner right so that
him give you 3 points yesterday. Don't be a hater.
I don't care. Him could have given 50.
Daddy.
Lewandowski does not represent Barca DNA.
Right.
Well, I want him the worst and what the other one name? What the businessman name? Not much money. What the businessman name again, man?
Brathwaite.
Bradwaite. Are you
Daddy.
most people on that?
Brathwaite, Carlos Brathwaite, the cricketer, does not represent Barca DNA. Continuing our English Premier League roundup. Nottingham Forest. Junior, come on. Nottingham Forest put on a 70th meal on Brighton. No, just look cross, angry and miserably in the box, in the touchline during that game. Demanded a lot of response from his team, and talk to me.
Let me go first on that one because last week I said it. Last week I said the bossers. Cause remember, Nottingham got the ass busted last week, right? And I sat on this show and I said, look, the look on Nuno's face was he was exasperated. He was like, I don't know what else to do at this point. So I take a bossers, but the look on his face was simply about redemption. And I said it last week. We cannot say Nottingham Forest might be slipping or whatever. You always look on the result of the next game. And that will kind of tell you where they are, mentally and physically. And Brighton was circled the Brighton game. Remember, last week I said this week, you have some key games this week all over the map. It's like EPL knew the week before Super Bowl, we're going to have some key matchups. And the table will dictate. Brighton is a big competition for Nottingham Forest because Nottingham Forest couldn't sneak up on Brighton. And for what they did to Brighton, shows that they are for real. And there's no more, they're just holding a top 3 spot. No, Nottingham Forest should finish in a Champions League spot this year, based on that game, in my opinion. Go ahead, come on.
5-0 defeat last week against Bournemouth. Come on, 7 this week with a vengeance on Brighton. Nottingham Forest, impressive.
Nuno, one of my favorite coaches. He's calm and him just go about him business. No drama, no nothing. Him just go about the business. When I got the little butts whooped last week, yes, Bruno, you're right. He never act like Jose Mourinho or anybody on the sideline. He was calm, but you saw it in his face. So you don't be surprised if you make the man them run all too ill. Couple, extra hills or whatever, and them stay at hotel and don't go home to them wife. But I have to also say, Morgan Gibbs-White is a baller. Chris Wood, for me, I just think Chris Wood is one of the most underrated footballers. Him don't look like a typical striker. Him just look like, him remind me of, I think a tall one on the funny name again, Peter Crouch. He just looks like a person on the pitch, but not you don't call him a prolific striker. But he's tied for third. He's tied for third on 17 goals. So I see the pieces. I don't know, Benton, if they're going to finish Champions League spot, because we have a lot of points left on the table, right? And if we watch Premier League, we know that nothing is given. Bottom team, because Southampton beat out, that's our next topic. But I think Nottingham Forest is one of the more exciting teams to watch in the Premier League. It's not crappy football. They bounce the ball. They defend well. Elanga is very good. So, I mean, I rate Nottingham and I rate Nuno, and it's going to be nice to see if they can really challenge for the title. I think he's going for the title. I don't think he's comfortable with just getting a Champions League spot. I think he's trying to be Leicester 2.0.
What is it? Chris Wood with a hat trick, right? I mean, impressive display.
17 goals. 17
goals. Nottingham Forest are the second team in English top flight football to lose 1 week to 5 goals or more and follow up the following week with a 5 goals or more victory. So Nottingham Forest, making history with a fix-up. Continuing our English Premier League roundup, we have to talk about the big team, Liverpool business trip to Bournemouth. I really did not. Bournemouth was quite wasteful in this football game. I mean, come on. I mean, Mohamed Salah is a class by himself. 178 goals now. Sitting in 7th or 6th position in English top flight football. So, but Bournemouth should have at least scored 1 goal. Talk to me, family.
I agree. If you look at the stats, the stats were pretty much even, except the category that is most important, which is goal scored, right? But I mean, like for Liverpool, 19 shots, they had 14. Right? Possession, Liverpool was 51, they were 49. Passes, Liverpool was 426 and they had 409. Passing accuracy, 81 to 79. So you're right. They were quite wasteful. And if they had taken, a couple of the chances that they had, it would have been a different ball game. But yes, Salah and a class by himself. The second goal, I tell you, I never even know that was going to score.
Yeah,
and that just show you. That's why when you see some man play, who did play the other day? Was it junior side? And the guy cut in, and before him shooting pass, and I was like, could never be Suarez because he must shoot one goal. Same thing. And when you talk to some people, they might talk about, Salah selfish because him always want to take a shot. This is why. You don't shoot, you don't score. So, I don't know. Should we now crown Liverpool as champion elect?
Yeah, might as well. Might as well. I don't want to goat mouth nobody. Yeah, but might as well. I mean, Liverpool and Ty Gill, big up Ty Gill, says he's now in 6th position. Boy, Liverpool, man, them fast for the stats. The statistics. Mohamed Salah now sit in 6th position, top flight football, English top flight football with 178 goals. Yeah, man, Liverpool gone with this thing, man. I mean, it's barring a miracle, injuries. Them gone with this thing because that front three is not, nobody else have this level of attacking prowess in the English Premier League.
And the sorry, Junior, and the subs can still do Jota, and as much as we cost Nunes as well. The only thing I need to say is that something is going on with Trent. He's not consistent, and a couple games you can see where he's making elementary errors, and those errors can be costly. If it was a better team, I think some of those things that he did, the better team would have capitalized on it. So something is going on with Trent. But other than that, I think Liverpool.
The man want to go big side.
Nothing is going on with Trent. Trent is
the man want to go big side, Bridget.
Trent is being Trent. This has been Trent he's been trending this here for the last couple of years. It's funny. I cannot see Trent going to Real Madrid. No, I cannot. It's impossible for me to see Trent.
It must improve. So so that's it was just Liverpool is just Liverpool, and champions always find a way to whatever. I mean, Gakpo is such a signing, and I think he does not get enough praise. But Gakpo is such a good signing for Liverpool. This is Arne, this is Slot's team, but we have to give Klopp props because he brought in the good pieces.
Yeah, but then as much Liverpool was going to win the game, and looking at what Bournemouth did last week. And again, we said this was a perfect trap game for Poole. Bournemouth was so impressive last week, and then fall back this week and lay such an egg. Let's not overlook the penalty, though. That wasn't a penalty. And for VAR to go and look at that play and uphold the call, that's shambolic refereeing at its best.
So did he touch him, Junior?
What?
He tripped. The initial contact was his own foot hit the back of his leg. Let us
touch him at all.
He did, but okay, hold a second. He did, but he tripped himself first. So calls are done in sequence, right? Just like when somebody say, okay, it's a foul, but was he offside? Which one came first, right? You know what I'm saying? So look at it. He tripped him. Come on now.
I mean, VAR took a look at it and said the evidence was inconclusive to
I keep
overturn the
telling you
call.
already, VAR is not a computer. VAR is human beings who make the same errors like on the pitch, but now they're just in front of a computer.
So two somebody made the same error. The referee on the pitch made the
Three.
error, and the
Because
VAR
the VAR
assistant
booth.
referee made the same error.
But remember that they're saying that 99% of the time they want to stick with the on-field call.
Yes. And Tiger wants to point out that he has seen worse VAR
And
rulings.
that's
Of course.
okay.
Give me
And
my
that's
penalty.
okay. I understand, Ty, is it him now? Ty, I understand. We've seen worse given. We've seen easier calls given against you as well. But we're just being honest right here. You already get the penalty, you already score, you already win. We're just talking. But sure, it wasn't a penalty.
No, but this is the thing now, though, because the Arsenal fans and the Liverpool fans, they are both saying this is the EPL, it's not done as yet, right? But at some point, you have to start looking at the table and you have to start asking yourself, where will the other teams make up? First of all, who is the direct competition to Liverpool? Before we can talk about Liverpool not winning EPL, we have to identify their direct competition, and nobody can point to a direct competitor right now because the second best team haven't figured themselves out as yet. Plus, when you look at the schedule, when you look at the standings, a pool is up by 6 points with a game in hand, and Arsenal. That they're more likely to go and keep as a win. So call it 9 points ahead. That means that Arsenal have to win 3 more games than Pool just for tie with them. And Pool have to lose 3 games. So tongue in cheek, I'm going to proclaim that them win the title. But when you look at the schedule set up funny. And I have a funny feeling. I can't prove it, but I have a funny feeling the team that will finish second is not in the top 3 right now. When you look at the schedule, I have a funny feeling.
Right, hold on to your funny feeling.
The schedule is favorable to Arsenal. Let me say that. Yeah, look here.
No.
Oh, wait, no, hold on now. Leicester, West Ham, Forest, Man U, Chelsea, Fulham, Everton, Brentford, Ipswich, Palace, Bournemouth, Poole, Newcastle, and then Southampton.
You know what all of those games are?
What?
Relegation survival games. Those are not easy games. So you see, you finishing the season with Southampton playing at Southampton, when we know they're relegated, that is going to be one of the hardest games Arsenal play. Worst if Arsenal need to win that game. Southampton not going to roll over and play dead. The last game of the Premier League.
Arsenal now lose to Southampton. If them lose
for the right price, Junior,
for the right price. If them lose to Southampton, we'll wear an Arsenal jersey for the whole season next year. Listen to me.
All right,
the only issue with this is that Liverpool have the 2 games, the competition that they're in, right? In the EFL and the FA Cup. That would really affect them because, mileage and bodies. But Liverpool's schedule is Everton, Wolves, City, Newcastle, Southampton, Aston Villa, Everton, Fulham, West Ham, Leicester, Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton, Palace. And you think Arsenal road to the trophy not easier?
Yeah, I don't. Because I cannot see 3 wins that Arsenal is going to make up at Liverpool. And we can argue that there are 3 losses there for Liverpool, and that's true because they're going to be playing against tougher teams on paper. But Arsenal will be playing against desperate teams as well. So, like everybody says, EPL, we're going to see how it shake out. I agree with you. Might be a little bit too early for call it, but Liverpool have a hand on the trophy so far.
All right, let me quickly go through a roundup because we have other things we want to get to. We have to salute the return of the king down in Brazil. And of course, Alison Swabe is transferred
Let me
to
find a
Crystal
big
Palace.
store. Let me find a big bombard store.
Hey, yo, go easy with your bad
Yo,
man.
you take Brazil thing for joke now, brother.
Yeah, go easy with your bad man. Speaking of
Brazil
bad
has
man,
always been a joke for the last couple of games, international games. We've been laughing.
come on, Crystal Palace defeated Man United 2-0. Jean-Philippe Mateta with 2 goals. Amarin said they need to make the right decision. Come on, what is the right decision? Right transfers, right moves for this Manchester United Football Club.
You know. So ever since this coach come on Manchester United, he has only picked up 14 points in 13
games.
games.
CPL games.
I don't know why I'm out here talking. I don't know why I'm out here talking. He should be around there in the book. So then now you're getting rid of Rashford, and if the rumor mill is true, you're getting Leon Bailey, an inconsistent, injury-prone player to come and do what? For him and Bruno Cusp on the field every day. So I just think for Man United, and which is Junior's team, if the new subscribers don't know, I don't know. They need to get their thing together, get the right pieces together. I think Martinez injured now, and they're saying he may be out for a little bit, Junior.
Yeah, gone for the year.
Woo, there it is. So, let us not dampen the victory with Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace, they've been working really hard, and they deserve those 2 goals. They deserve the 2 goals that they scored. They deserve the win. But Man United is in crisis, Junior. You guys are in. You're in. Junior, how much points did you get from how many games? No. You're bringing this coach to turn around the club, and it's either you can look at it as it being stagnant or worse. No. You think he has done something? You think he has improved? Manchester United, one of the 13th, which you know what? You look comfortable because 13th is Manchester United regular spot. Is a resting face spot. But I think they need to go out there in the transfer market and get a couple more pieces. I still don't agree with getting rid of Rashford, because I still think when Rashford decides to show up, he does show up even as an extra body. But Junior's coach must not say anything. Don't give any interviews. Just go there and tell them so you're only there because you don't want to get fined, and just don't say anything else.
Laurie Whitwell of the Athletic and the Times reporting that Marcus Rashford's loan move to Aston Villa has been confirmed by Manchester United. A minimum 75% wage coverage to possible 90% depending on performances, and include a £40 million buy option. Junior and Co, talk to me there, man, about his side, and make it quick, because we don't have time for bug teams.
Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about Man U. I mean, this is needed and is a needed transition period, and we're not having the fun. If you guys, I don't think, and when I say you guys, not Camo, not Benton, not anybody on chat, but the people who really hate Manchester United and is loving what is happening right now, only do have any sense.
Well, maybe Camo does hate Manchester United.
Well, I think Camon have sense, so she might be just playing.
Oh, look at you.
But the people that sit down and enjoying what they're seeing, you don't have a clue what is going on. The crap that caused Man U to be where they are right now is getting fixed. And you guys should have hoped that nobody came and took Rashford. That you guys should have hoped that Rashford and Amarin's spot could have continued for the rest of the season. Right now, the team is transitioning into an actual football team.
So you endorse the Bailey move if he makes.
Which Bailey move?
Leon Bailey, if he does join the club.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Is it
even legit?
We are a Jamaican-based show, and I get it. We have contacts, and I can call Butler right now and run joke with him. And let me just say this with my chest. And if Jamaicans don't like it, there's a popular phrase that was said, and those are the views of Junior, but join the line and do it. If Leon Bailey signed for Manchester United, he is not starting. Cut the foolishness. Who is Leon Bailey starting over? Ahmad or Garnacho? So if they sign Leon Bailey...
Giggs spot, Anthony's spot. Anthony used to start.
Yeah, you're right. So where did Anthony start for Amarin? On the freaking bench. So yes, Bailey, come and start on the bench. You know, cut out the foolishness about this Bailey thing, man. I agree with what Cameron said. Bailey is inconsistent. But Bailey would just be a body right now. Put him in places. Put him up against some little idiot side and go out there and dominate and do well. Make up the numbers. But not because you're coming through the transfer window, you're going to come start over Ahmad, over Garnacho. Come on, man. What, at some point, what for leg of the patriotism? I've been saying all the time. I hope Bailey forward to Man U because it will look good. But if I want Leon Bailey to play and represent Jamaica in the World Cup, he needs to leave and go play at Everton.
Why?
No, you can't
go play at David Moyes' side.
No,
why?
You can't. No, too much work.
All right, hold on. Look at David Moyes' history with wingers. Leighton Baines, even though he was a wing back. Look at Moyes' history with wingers. Do you want him to play somewhere where he is going to get his minutes, where he is needed? Aston Villa making all of these transfers and bringing in wingers. Bailey is surplus. He is going to rub the bench. We have to be logical.
And what is the hallmark or one of the requirements of major requirement of David Moyes wingers? You have to be able to work both sides of the ball.
Well, if you want to play the England, you have to be able to work both sides of the ball.
You know what? Moving on, because we want to get to Neymar and Jamaican football report, because we have quite a few things. Other EPL results that we want to touch, come on. Everton 4-0 over Leicester City, Spurs 2-0 over Brentford, and Aston Villa pick up a two-piece meal over Aston Villa, over Wolves, from Wolves.
Tottenham needed that win. You know, I have to say, Tottenham really needed, you could see the relief on the coach's face with that. So they were lucky with that. Leicester going back to championship. Like, Leicester was like so toothless. It was, but let me not take anything away from Everton. Everton doing well. They're working, you know, the ball, you know. I like it for Everton. Everton coming like them like a puss. How much life them depend now? Like, every time them do the great escape. So, you know, we will see what's going to happen. Liverpool plays Everton next in the Premier League. So that's a good, you know, metric test. That's a good test to see if Everton really turned the corner. So for me, those were like the two standout games other than the ones that we talked about.
Junior, any other results you want to touch before we look at the table and take over stuff on the English Premier League?
Southampton have an anchor on them, and they are pulling on to other teams and pulling them. So that's one result. That win over Ipswich, that should set alarm bells to a lot of teams that were to face Southampton coming up. But that's about it.
Ooh. Whoa, thank you.
Yeah, it's a Benton team, the Benton face. Ipswich just worthless. They just put it out there.
Wow. That's some insightful analysis there, Junior. 3 points. So, Southampton is coming back.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. You know what that is called?
No.
Pulling the rug from underneath somebody's feet. Dirty that side. Go on.
Hey, Southampton plays Bournemouth next. And Bournemouth after the, oh my gosh, I'm gonna just beat them up. Then oh, come on, Benton, man.
Southampton conceded.
And then after Bournemouth, then Brighton.
Yo, but we are really preaching, you know. If Ipswich did just handle their business, they wouldn't be in relegation right now.
Yeah, if they, yeah.
Would have been in relegation even after the game they play this weekend. That is how big of a loss that is. I think we cannot overlook that. And
Yeah,
that actually
they would still be
some
sitting in the
light.
zone, right? But because the goal difference really, but they would have definitely the upon the cost side coming out.
Yeah.
Just looking
My
at the
last
table,
look
yeah.
at Ipswich beat my side 2-0.
Yeah, Ipswich is just that's a bad defeat.
That's a at home. No.
Yeah, bad.
And Ty said, I don't trust no team in 20th position. I'm also asking why is Neymar topic? Kiss petite. He needs to go play futsal. And Bailey needs to dominate as a baller now. He's not there. I agree with Julia. I agree.
Any final thoughts on the EPL table before we leave our EPL analysis for this week, family? Liverpool on top, 56 points, a game in hand. Arsenal in second, 50 points. And of course, Southampton, usual suspect. Just like Liverpool leading the table, Arsenal, Southampton is at the bottom.
So tomorrow now, Potter returns home. Who wanna have winning this game? Because Chelsea will drop from, up there trying to compete for the title to look closer to Southampton. So
I thought you all weren't competing for a title.
Hey, listen. Yeah, it's reverse psychology. You okay? You have to say the things there, the opposite. It's opposite there. So that's what we did. So Chelsea, I think Chelsea will go there and do what I'm supposed to do. But I think West Ham will have a point to prove. Not only West Ham, but Potter will have a point to prove.
It's a must-win game for Chelsea. Chelsea must win this football game.
You know the schedule again. It is weird how the schedule set up for Chelsea, because the worst thing that could happen for Chelsea is what Arsenal did to Man City today. And knowing that Chelsea had Man City in the same exact position last week and game.
Yeah, and let it go, yes.
So come on, what you said might be more prophetic than you really think, that they might be closer to Southampton than the top. Look at their schedule. They play Potter tomorrow. Then they turn around and go to Brighton. After Brighton got 7 love. Brighton's next game is against Chelsea.
Yeah, but Brighton have to pick up.
Chelsea have to win tomorrow, and they're going to face a serious test Friday. This is a big week. This is a huge
Friday. No, we're not playing about it Friday. Saturday we are playing Brighton.
I went.
Yeah, Friday.
FA Cup. Sorry. No.
Brighton.
Well, I know, but we play
Valentine's
Brighton on Valentine. Right.
Valentine's Day. Yeah. That's the next 2 games in the Premier League is huge for Chelsea and this Champions League chase. I really believe it.
Listen, you know when me, I don't know if my side or either side. We don't lose to Ipswich. No way on earth we must lose to Southampton. So after we play West Ham, then Brighton, Aston Villa, then we play Southampton.
And don't overlook Aston Villa with Rashford.
Hey, I have a point to prove. And then we play Leicester, and then we play Arsenal. I now watch the game there. Then we play Spurs, Brentford, Ipswich, Fulham, Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle, Man U, and Forest is the Forest, and then Forest is the last game. Who do the schedule here? They're not like my side.
And speaking of
Forest knew what he was saying better when he looked at the schedule.
And speaking of the transfer window, which will close tomorrow, Joao Felix. Word is that Joao Felix is unlikely to join Aston Villa tomorrow. Come on, what really are going with Joao Felix? And spend a bag to get him. He's failed at Barcelona, failed at Atletico Madrid. And the love take up Sketelsa.
Man, you need to take Nkuku. Man U is taking, or Arsenal. Arsenal has signed nobody in this window, Who realized that? Take Nkuku upon loan. between Arsenal and Manchester United. Joe Felix doesn't even go back to Spain. Something I mean, like I don't see a team that he fits. I don't see a team where his style of play fits. Me I try to figure who it fit. We need, and then, let me just rant
Who
1
would fit
minute.
Villa?
Villa,
You
Villa
would fit-
money down. How much people Villa can take? So can you pay
Yeah,
them a
Aston Villa. I don't know. I wouldn't make this move if
run
I'm
money,
Aston Villa. Go ahead,
run
Colin.
money finished, right? I don't get it. If tomorrow Nicholas Jackson cannot score, assist, or impact the game, I think Maresca is an idiot, and Chelsea need to figure out what they're going to do with the striker issue. I mean, I like him. He's a nice guy. He's okay playing, but your job is to score goals. You're not scoring the goals, then you're supposed to provide the assists, and he's not doing any of those things. Oh, him cut in, and instead of curl the ball, him upon the 6. Actually, he was on the 3, but out wide. And instead of curling the ball, he passed the ball. Those things, you need a seasoned striker to know that those are the things that you curl, like what Salah would do. So Chelsea really need to figure out this Nicholas Jackson thing. And nobody no run come talk about whisper, because it's not schoolboy football. But Nicholas Jackson is something to study. Maybe he's a beast in training. He's banging in the goals on the short side and the small goal them. But it's not working in the Premier League. And Maresca need to figure out what is going on right there. So if we not going to use Nkuku, then we need to loan him out to somebody else and probably get a striker on loan.
According to Fabrizio Romano, there's no discussion about Nicholas Jackson. Fabrizio Romano says regarding Chelsea, negotiations between Aston Villa and Chelsea for Joao Felix are currently complicated. Chelsea asking for important financial package for Joao, the direct competitor for Champions League. Discussions of Axel Desasi continue, but also with important loan fee requested. Yeah, Chelsea's a scammer club. They've signed all these players who they shouldn't have signed, and now they want people help them out. Next thing you know, they might ask for a loan for Jadon Sancho.
5-year contract, 7-year contract, 10-year contract. Like what is this?
And we'll have to another day we'll bring on somebody that can explain the FFP and the ratio thing to us. But there was a method to their madness. A player that have a long contract is more attractive based on the FFP rules right now, because there's a ratio of player to wages that a team have to take on. So if a player let's say a player have $100 million contract is over 5 years, your FFP look at it as 20 million per year. So if that player plays this year, that 20 million gone, his value gone to 80 million, and so on and so forth. If a team take on that player, then that team is absorbing that player's FFP value, and I think the owning team holds the value while the team that is bringing him in, there's something there with how the money gets bundled up, and where there's more value in the player, where it's more like a rental. And I think that's what Chelsea was setting up with all of these.
But shouldn't you sign competent people first, regardless of FFP or not?
But what Cameron always
Felix, we know Joao Felix have failed in multiple locations. In fact, Atletico Madrid, when Chelsea expressed an interest in signing him, Atletico Madrid would say, "Yo, take him, gladly take him." And Chelsea, like an idiot, did.
But you see, this is where I'm big up Bones, big up that one. Let me choose my words wisely. This is where we need a reform in agent valuations of players, because a lot of agents out there, and I know Cameron can – testify to this as well. A lot of agents out there overvalue their players and put them in a worse situation later on in life, just for that overhead to be high enough where they can get their cut. João Felix is one that, if I sit down with João Felix after Atletico Madrid's second stint, I said, look, João, you're not a top-level footballer. You're just not. You've gotten all these opportunities and you didn't prove it. I don't care about you wanting to. If you want to go play Champions League, go to a Tottenham, go to a Newcastle, go to Southampton, and see if you can get them up in the top 4 and go play Champions League that way. Go to a Aston Villa, go to a West Ham. You're not a top caliber footballer anymore. But what do the agents do? They still sell this babyface assassin. They still sell this wonder kid mantra and put the player in a bad light. And that needs to stop. Ever since, what is the name of the super fan that died? The super agent, Pogba old agent.
Rest in power, Riola.
Ever since Riola passed.
Rest in power.
Rest in peace. Rest in power. No, and no knock against the agent. There should have been some form of reform.
Come on, you fear you ready to chop him in with that statement about reform.
Go ahead and do it. Come on. Let me see if let me hear what come on I said now.
Chop him in him. Come on, is an agent, you know.
Let me hear what come on I say.
But it's just like anything in a life, Julian, that you're going to sell. You want $10,000 for your car, right?
Aye.
How much you put on your sticker price? 12.5. Leave room for negotiation. That's how it is. And guess what? 9 out of 10 times, nobody know what them players there. The agent just got there and pay one little journalist and put down one article and make people say, man, you want this player? Let me go look and see where this player bring and see if me can get the player for half of the money. It's just how it is. It's Jonah, it is business. Do we agree with it? No. We are not idiot. We know what the price is a market, you know. So some of them player where you see value 125 million, you say, how? What?
And just to clarify, come on, please clarify. The we in your statement is not we ball chat, is we the agents, right? All right.
Yes.
Right,
but it's true. But it's true.
Yeah.
So we have common sense. We know say a pound of tomato is $100. So when we see somebody put out there for 2, we side eye them. But guess what happened? There is always someone who is going to buy that tomato for $200. Why, Junior? If you put your car out there for $15,000 and somebody say, okay, then you in your heart know say, with that the check engine light on, it really value on $6,000. And the person now complain, what are you? No, don't do it. That's just it's just business, and it's the dirty part of business. And we have to blame the clubs who not have no goddamn sense. Because Chelsea come into mind.
No. Sorry, come on. Sorry to cut you, but I respectfully disagree with you. What you just described is Marcus Rashford. João Felix is them rewind the odometer in the car. The car crashed 4 times. The fender bent. You can't get a title in America. We've been to Bahamas, right? When you go Bahamas, what them call a certain car when they're Bahamas? The crash car them. And for anybody who want to make a little bit of money, these are the views of Junior and Junior only, but I'm helping you make some money. The car never crash in America and the fender bend a little bit. You can ship that to Bahamas, pay the tariff, and they will sell them down there like it's a new car, but they won't be insured. And they are driving on the road in Bahamas right now, okay? That's João Felix. João Felix crashed about 10 times. Yet, it can't get insurance, but people still want it. Oh, brand new car, over the cloth.
That's Harry Maguire too. If you're gonna throw some stone over Chelsea fence, let me bring back
No.
80 million? 80 million Maguire?
No, hold on. You are sending Real Betis big baller. We say, yes, baller, score. Got 3 more crash cycles that come up.
Between this When name Harry Maguire 80 million and Lukaku 100 million. Those are it's like they're inflating the prices, like, and we're like, who? And you're right, this is not the players them for failing. And some of them players there, you want, of course, take the money, but do you love the game? Like John Duran at 20, we run gone.
All right. Very good pivot to John Duran and transfer news. Want to get your thoughts on just transfer news that you're watching before we go Yawd Ballas report. And Neymar. Quickly, Marcus Rashford said, I would like to thank Man United and Aston Villa for making the loan deal happen. Good luck, Marcus. He said, I was lucky to have a few clubs approach me, but Aston Villa was an easy decision. And, man, looking forward to the opportunity. I wish everyone at Manchester United all the best for the rest of the season. John Duran family made a splash move over to Saudi Arabia. Your thoughts on that move and other moves that you're watching as the transfer window closes tomorrow?
Leon Bailey to Manchester United. Why do not like can go? He must sing a song, can't find him way home, or goodbye. Can't burn him on his finger.
Al Nasser have on their website, they have officially completed the signing of Colombian international Juan Duran. Chicago, what team are they at Chicago? Chicago and the MLS will get a percentage of the sell-on.
Wow, that's good.
What the MLS team they are Chicago name? Fire.
Chicago Fire.
Yeah, Chicago Fire will get Junior, talk to me about this John Duran move.
What kind of match is that? All right now out. Listen, so all on Chelsea have fire sale too, because we agree for loan now Carney, Chukwuwad Mecca, your boy.
Yeah, Carney.
And loan to Borussia Dortmund. So Chelsea are clean out.
Any other moves we're watching tomorrow as the clock winds on towards close the transfer window?
Do not what else you want.
Junior not saying a word over there.
Your boy Mattis tell Nago Bayern that
No, tell that leaving.
Yeah, that
El Pistolero wants to know is Villa playing Man United again, Junior, quickly.
Who cares?
Yeah, man, them play what 2 or 3 games.
And he also says tell to Manchester United.
Not happening.
It's not going to happen?
Listen. You see this right here, sir? This is John Duran's career.
What?
All right? This is his career. John Duran is 21.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal put in a bid for
Ali Watkins,
who John Duran hates. When John Duran scored a goal, he gesticulated to Ali Watkins, basically saying, "Something better than you." Arsenal put in a bid for him, Ali Watkins. John Duran left EPL to go to Saudi Arabia. Now, big up the Germany and them. See everyone come in now and say the man is securing future, making money. I have nothing against somebody making them money and securing them future. All right? But we're not talking about minimum wage to lottery. We're talking about somebody that is choosing a quick payout over a career. Now, maybe John Duran have a plan to become a broadcaster. He can't do football broadcast. Maybe he can go to beach volleyball, or maybe he can take the money and invest. But he's 21 years old. When I was 21, if you were to give me $1,000, if I was to have $1,000 in my hand, Oman never look. So you give me millions of dollars and give me Saudi Arabia, never look Oman. This is a slippery slope, and I don't like what John Duran did.
I love it.
And I will be in the minority, and me will light a fire for the whole owner.
Well, we'll light a fire for you.
This is madness. And if you make it worse, I always liked this club. I was watching this club when I was young. Oh, they're not black. You don't remember custom bad enough there, brother. Because, it's just stupidity. And look, the Saudi League, if we want to talk about real life, forget about football. Let's talk about real life. The Saudi League is a travel ban away from the wrong statement being made by the prince for Trump for burying them. And this youth can go over and not be there for a year or 2 years. No English Premier League is going to bring him back in. You are not going.
Good.
Southampton will bring him in.
You're not going to see any baller. You're not going to see any baller come from Saudi League back to a top league and you're under 25. It's not happening.
What's the objective of a career? Is to be at the highest or to make the highest earning you can?
Both. Be at the highest and make the highest you can earn as long as.
What was the salary at Aston Villa?
I forgot the numbers, but I saw
£50,000 a week.
The increase was 1,000%.
I was like, no, step up. You know, I'm a generation.
But guess what? But will he be happy though? Because
yes, he will.
But no, we've seen people go over here and them run come back or them run gone somewhere else because they're not happy. So Anderson, so we have to, I wish him all the best. I always say take the people their money because guess what? They would not hesitate to terminate the contract, or mess you up. So it is what it is. But anyways, Aston Villa, John Duran money long. Aston Villa close to agreeing a loan deal for PSG winger Marco Asensio. So wait there now. I pay a winger. I want to be a go. Arsenal's midfielder Jorginho is close to reaching an agreement with Flamengo.
Like why? Why does Flamengo step in on that?
It's free. It's going to be free. Them say, what? Jorginho is out of contract in the summer and is free to negotiate with foreign clubs. Newcastle defender Lloyd Kelly gone on loan to Juventus. That's it.
Hold on. Jeremy said, my point is flawed. BM says football is a short and unpredictable career. Make that money while you can. Jeremy said, brother, foolishness you talk about. Man are defending money. Tyrone said, Duran I got all right, man. As long as he's playing for Colombia and shining him good, he doesn't have to play in EPL Spain or pay money to. When Jeremy said, when him gets sad, he's going to just log in his account and he's happy again.
And roll in the cash.
Former Milan boss Stefano Pioli is the coach of the team. Cristiano Ronaldo plays for the same team along with Sadio Mane. And Emerick Laporte. Hey, Man City, could I use Emerick Laporte right now?
Can I tell you, West Ham have agreed a deal with Brighton to sign striker Evan Ferguson on a straight loan until the end of the season. Russia could have go West Ham.
Okay. And then regarding Ollie Watkins, does he stay or does he go tomorrow?
Ollie Watkins stay because John Duran gone.
Okay. And is that a serious bid of £60 million for Ollie Watkins from Arsenal Football Club?
Hey, I feel part of the field said a cranky them call and say, yo, you know, pay a bridge in the hear me, Ollie Watkins, how much you value him at? And you know, said, boy, I've valued about 65 million. I'm saying, all right, so here what is the drop dead final figure you would take for Ollie Watkins? You would say, anything below 60 million, 0.0001 cent. Anything below that, I'm not take it. All right, cool. Let's say another word. Yo, put in 60 million for Ollie Watkins. Them go 1 cent below the actual value. They have no intention of buying Ollie Watkins. Them just want.
Sky Sports pulled up this interview from 2020 where Ollie Watkins said that's his dream to play for Arsenal since it's his boyhood club. So
hold on. All right, one second. let me ask the Arsenal fan them this question. Because remember that I mean I carry Arsenal for the last 3 years, I carry Arsenal. I'm completely off the ship. Why the hell would you not call Jamie Vardy? Why the hell would you not call Jamie Vardy? Why the hell would you not
Jamie Vardy won't actually be with a club that has won a title in the last 10 years.
Oh, okay, but Jamie Vardy, this could be your last chance to play Champions League, and you can forward and play and give it 10 minutes.
EPL title, that is.
But you can't forward and give it 10, 15 minutes. If Arsenal serious about getting a striker, there are many strikers out there that can
Jamie
get.
Vardy not gonna win one. I'm on the loyal to Leicester City. All right, yo, Yawd ballas, but before we go, we can't step side go around this thing, Neymar back. Junior, I know see you try to delay the thing, but we have a few more minutes left in the show, and we have to get the family's thoughts on Neymar return to Santos. Personally, I love the move. Come on, talk to me.
Oh, why I love the move? Listen, I saw a video.
The reason why I love the move, but Brazilian league need somebody worth watching. Somebody to draw some sort of revenue to the league. All of the ballers them can't take with themselves. There has to be something about the league worth watching.
You mean 2 games out of the entire season? I saw a video of Neymar going on the ground and his left knee could not bend. Neymar has some serious.
He's going to rehab right now.
And listen, but this is when does the invest some money in him club? Watch from the sidelines, make him be sporting director, ambassador, something. He's not gonna go take a spot from a deserving footballer who needs to play. Neymar give them.
Santos was relegated last year from the top division for the first time in our history. And you talk about deserving footballer? Them just come back. Nobody over there decided deserving.
So we asked Travis and Neymar to save them.
Well, now they're back up and we'll put some butts in the seat. Because nobody ever want to watch them.
You know what? I don't care about Neymar and whatever. I'm not a Brazilian fan. I'm an Argentina fan. So I don't business. But what I am saying is Neymar I think he just need to relax right now. His health is important. He needs to work on that. He has not been consistent. His transfer is being deemed as one of the worst transfers in transfer history.
Listen. Come on, Junior, talk to me now.
Not the Santos transfer, the Saudi Arabia transfer.
Neymar is a Trojan horse.
It's a scammer.
Neymar, let me tell you something.
Big up Hollywood. I've been watching Santos from here.
Hold on. Let me get my camera. Make sure it's on the right frame. Neymar is a Trojan horse. I have been a Brazilian fan since 1986. That iconic number 10 jersey has been worn by some of the greatest footballers ever, that we used to go outside and mimic and impersonate. And there is no number 10 jersey like the Santos number 10 jersey. Edson Arantes, the Nascimento rolling I'm grave for here, so 1 foot man we can't bed. Come back and backside club. I want to put that the iconic number 10 jersey. And you want to talk about it good. Mental, remember seeing on the cross. Hey, boy, I'm licking over something there. This is
to calm them to Copa Libertadores. And go and sit down. Welcome back, Neymar.
This little idiot. We'll get up and say, Messi is the greatest footballer ever. Brother, that man forget a big stone. Yo, him look here a bit over there, Santos. Hey, when we see him bend down and walk, but and I lick with a big stone. I said so. If you tell this man, zoom. I ras him name head back. Over the clock. Yo,
those are the views that Junior. It's a family show.
No, the man pissed me off, man. Brazil gone to doo-doo. And next thing we're going to hear now, is we want Neymar back in the Seleção.
Well, it's a given, Junior. If he's playing for Santos, his place, he walks straight into the team. And for the record, prior to Neymar having the injuries, the team was doing well in the World Cup qualifiers. since he left, the team has been an absolute garbage. They're sitting in 6th position now, or 5th in Commonwealth. Welcome back, Neymar. I wish you the best of luck. And it's not often when you see some ballers return to try to rescue them boyhood club. And Santos can use the injection of cash and the league itself. Come on. There's got to be something good about this transfer you can find. Am I the only one here?
Yeah, the only one. But that's okay.
All right, I stand on this island by myself. Yawd ballas over there, so because Junior gone. Him take himself. You know.
Have it too?
Him take himself. Him gone.
I'm upset. All right, so Alison Swaby signed a 2-year contract.
Ooh, we un momento, por favor. Let's get Alison Swaby up. Yo, people.
Yeah.
By the way, okay, picture this. Where Crystal Palace picture there?
No, not going so far. I don't know what I'm going so far.
Jeremy had said there's something good. He doesn't have to travel that far for Carnival now.
There is a Crystal Palace picture. Go ahead now, come on. Alison, wonderful Swaby's up.
Oh my gosh. A 2-year contract at Crystal Palace. So she joins other Jamaicans playing in the Women's Premier League. Bunny Shaw played her 100th game today for Manchester City. They unfortunately lost 3-4 to Arsenal. Before we touch on the U17, let me tell you that Shamar Nicholson mutually terminated his contract in Russia and is now a Club Tijuana player. And Club Tijuana is in Mexico. So I have to go learn some Mexican.
Hold on. Yeah, move fast, you know, can I get this thing up now? This not the right on the border.
On the border of what?
Junior.
Listen. A serious time now in the bedtime. We have to be careful. You have to be careful what we say because our private lives could be affected by what we say since we are in America. So, yeah.
Anyways, so Mexico is where his thing is at. We can watch his games on the Spanish channel, them Telemundo and Univision. Javon East, he's now in Israel's Premier League with Hapoel Haifa. He signed his contract, I think yesterday. So he's now there. I think it's a 2-year contract, which is good for Javon East, you know, to journeyman. Go and make your money, young man. For Jamaica Premier League, listen, I did not have this on my bingo card. So Arnett Garden beat Umberlion 5-1. All right, that is expected. Umberlion's Racing United beat Chapperton 2-1. Dun Beholden beat High Flying Montego Bay 2-0. Listen, Harborview beat Mount Pleasant 2-1. Brought the people them record. That was, I never expect that. I should have put the money upon them. Portmore beat Humber Lions 2-1. Humber Lions was leading 1-0 for the longest time. I make Portmore come win 2-1. Them what is like me don't know if I say. Them need to just get relegated. Right now, halftime, Waterhouse 0, Molynes 0. That's not a bad result for Molynes because them not so good either.
To talk about bad results, it's scoreless. What you talk about?
I said it's not a bad result.
Okay. You need to emphasize, speak loud on the not part.
I always I take off really sucky bad side. The Jamaica U17 girls were eliminated last night from the qualification round to the U17 World Cup. They lost 2-1 to Nicaragua. I want to say something about this because this is just ridiculous. We are specialists in failure. We decide that we want to fail all the time. How can you give Marlon Hilton, he's failed with the U14, he's failed with the U15, and now he's failed with the U17. How can you keep rewarding Marlon Hilton? Whose friend is he? who have the little hookup. If somebody fails two competitions, why would you give him the third? And that's not even the issue. From last year, November, right? Coach Letman, he had the girls in camp preparing, and a couple days before the competition, you are going to call Letman and tell Letman, say, they're taking away the U17 from him and giving him the U20 after him prepare the girls, them know them from last year. So when I must fail. So this was an easy group, easy competition for us to advance, right? So we can make our way to the U17 World Cups, and of course, we'll let the girls them down again. But I mean, like, we are specialists in failure, and I am so annoyed with the Jamaica Football Federation. Are we also going to talk about the transfer to Ver Phoenix by Jamaicans, aka Messi? Nobody not talk about that? We don't want to touch it.
Come on, stop the cap. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Well, according to the player's agent, Mount Pleasant offered him millions. What going on Mount Pleasant? Anyways, they offered him millions to come and play for Mount Pleasant, but he decided that he wanted to play for Ver Phoenix because he's going to leave and go to Genk in Belgium in the summer. Tyreek Magee.
And that the Jamaican Messi is Tyreek Magee.
Tyreek Magee, if you were my son, I would drape you and thump in your neck back.
Those are the views, okay?
Exactly. My views. I said if my views. Because I don't understand. I just don't understand. For someone to sell sand to an Arab is amazing. For someone to take my clothes off of my own back and sell it to me is really amazing. Like, what is it? What is the pull? What is the draw? Like, what is this? We all know that he had opportunities in USL. He doesn't want to play USL. He wanted other opportunities. I know for a fact that he got other opportunities, pen on paper, but you went this way because you are promised. Young man, I hope it works out for you. And I also understand that he will be added to the Reggae Boy squad that's going to play in Trinidad. So it's going to be interesting. I also heard a little rumor. This is alleged. Nobody no come send a lawyer to me that it may go to court if he steps foot on the pitch. So it's going to be interesting. We want to see what's going to happen. I went at the next game. I went Ver Phoenix play again.
Let me pull that up real quickly. Wait, I don't answer them the 13th possession.
Yeah,
Ver Phoenix will play on the 3rd against Cavalier. Hey, actually a big match, you know.
Okay, well,
they play on the 3rd against Cavalier. That's tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So you're not capping then? I thought you were stopping the capping, but you're not capping.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. When everybody decide they want to lick up on MG, not me. You know why? Because MG goes to the places that nobody wants to go. When you see MG a stream True Juice, game versus True Juice, and some team down at St. Mary, no girls tournament are going to Jamaica and MG don't cover it. Who does that? And people talk to him. Of course, Tyreek Magee was done by Mount Pleasant training. I heard that too. Players tell me he was down there. So, he heard the story. He probably jumped the gun. But there was some negotiation. There was some talking for Craig to come out now and say that Tyreek was offered millions. He was at the table. So I understand that he wants to go to Europe, whatever. But the sand selling foolishness is just, it's just crazy to me.
Big up military. Big up military Guna on YouTube. So we are watch this Ver United Cavalier game tomorrow.
Absolutely. I'm going to put $10 upon Ver because at some point Ver must have some pride. And then if Tyreek Magee go suit up and play, that means Kyle Butler will now sit on the bench. And some real football can start be played.
That will never happen.
Hey,
We will never live to see that happen. No.
well, listen. Do we want, well, we, like me, a Veer fan. Do they want to be relegated or not? He said the cavalry is coming, then he's bringing in these players, but you can't expect to get the same results. So the time that he's out there flinging word and dashing word upon the young man, because he's an adult, see, the young man is a child, then he should go out there and start to implement some strategy. And I don't get it too. You have a big coach in Lenny. What is Oh my God, I'm telling you about this selling of things to your own things. The man turn around and sell you and you buy it. I just don't get it, man. It's ridiculous. But as I'm saying, that some of these players need some guidance. They need somebody to have a conversation with them, and they have to have a plan. They can't let somebody come in and just sweet talk them. They have to figure out things on their own, and that's just my disappointment with some of these players. So that's my roundup. I don't have anybody else. We don't have no more transfer. We don't talk about Premier League transfer because we don't know them a player here. And then today, I watched a piece of the Mount Pleasant game. Alex Marshall was very poor. I think this is the second game he has been poor. So it's going to be interesting. I think he got called up to the national team to play against Trinidad. It's going to be interesting to see how he performs.
Reggae Boys versus. Yeah, come on, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Reggae Boys versus Trinidad and Tobago. Soca Warriors. 2 games, February 6th, 7:30 p.m. Catherine Hall. Catherine Hall or Mobile Sports Complex in here now.
One of the you have the list? You have the list?
Yeah, I have the list. And February 9th, 8 p.m. Anthony Sparling. Now, this is Dwight York's first game as the Soca Warriors manager?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that it should be interesting to watch both teams. Malik Howell is in this team.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that we should look for any players we should kind of look forward to in this team if we can find a game?
JFF Live now go stream it, man. Wanna pay on the subscription?
Okay. This kid Chanel Thomas.
Yes, it's been I've all right. I can say this. I'm not the Jamaica Premier League. The other day, me and somebody have a conversation on it when we was talking about female football don't get the support, and the person responded to me and say, because female football not entertaining and attractive. And I said to him, when we can say that about some of the games in the JPL to don't. We try to watch some of the games and it's carnage. You know, it is just, you can't just, you watch English Premier League, some La Liga, because I watch an unhealthy amount of football, and then watch 2 little team in a French league, right? And you come watch Kung Fu, karate kind of foolishness, and you're like, what? Chanel is good. Brian Brown, I don't know Brian, I never even see the list. Brian Brown not the list? Brian Brown, my guy.
No, apparently he picked up an injury, so he
Other Jesus, well, Brian's assault.
Yeah, so he got replaced. So Tyree McGee replacing the squad.
No, I know, but me, I say I'm not gonna drop in at the squad. But that would be, you can't have big baller like Tyree McGee and not make him play against Trinidad, and he's in Jamaica. I mean, like you can't. Junior, I see your face. You can't have a big baller. If I see my finger them, like Tariq, and don't put. I mean, like. Yes, put him in this because you want him to get his plane and whatever. But
all right, time for go where we had. Reggae Boys versus Trinidad and Tobago. Soca Warriors, February 9th and 6th, February 6th and 9th. Yeah, we have to find a game here somehow. Have to find the football game.
Pay a subscription.
Yeah, without paying the subscription. Junior.
Yo, I'll find it, man. Henry Mar got the thing.
Yeah, we have
Bad you about up Facebook. Bad you about up Jamaica GFF Live. Boy.
Yeah, we have
MG must have streamed it.
You're mad? Why?
If somebody want me send them some credit and them live stream it from the stands, then fine. Because we have to see the game.
Careful, come on, put that out in the open.
Oh, merciful Father. Hey, listen, We have to see the game. If the JFF don't show these 2 games, then they're dropping the ball. And with Tanya Lee now as the new ambassador or whatever, she must can bring some common sense to this. You want Jamaicans to be the diaspora to be involved in the football. You have to bring these things. You have to live stream it. If we can't see Jamaica Premier League on YouTube, we can't see it for yourself.
Come on. I could ask Benton for asking Fred what go on now.
Benton, ask your friend, please.
When JFF live a premiere?
He asked your friend.
Come on, tell Benton for asking Fred. Benton Fred know all the information.
When JFF live a premiere? Come on.
I don't know, sir.
All right. Reggae Boys versus Soca Warriors, February 6th and 9th. A good game as the Reggae Boys prepare. Both teams prepare for Gold Cup preliminary action. Junior, you don't draw out I now. Not drawing out I. Time for go my way out.
People next week. We'll see if Benton get some information from his friend.
From last year, I try to get some information.
I know she got a GFF live.
We tie out like a goat. Our core country. Come on, thank you for today's edition of Yawd Ballas Report.
You are welcome.
Remember Manning Sting.
Yes. Big up. Yo, respect. Let me see if I can get this. Manning School 1978 Elron Cup champions and class of 92 present Hopeton Kelly Memorial Football Match Saturday, March 22nd, 2025 with Billy Slaughter. You are Juggle Junior?
No, Billy Slaughter, formerly of Stone Love.
No, of what?
Formerly of Stone Love. I left this up.
Why? We know Billy Slaughter is the fan Stone Love, so we can't.
Formerly of Stone Love.
Danny Hype. Admission $1,500 at the gate. Kids $500. VIP $2,000. Manning School fundraiser. Beckford Street, Savannah. The Manning School. This funds will go towards the Manning School football program. Well, we need to win a Doncaster Cup. So
yeah, I'm big up to Sean Pulse and big up to Sean, Reggie Sean, and big up to all the football them from that era, because Benton always talk about his beloved Mannings, and them have a story to tell. So look out, they're going to be a part of the show in a couple of weeks. And trust me, come on, that story that you want to hear the story here, and everybody would go and want to hear the story. I've heard part of the story, and
this is honoring the life of the indomitable, the one and only Mr. Cecil Sealer Pringle. Only real ballers know them people there, you know. Junior, how you get the name Pringle?
On the real ballers, name Pringle too.
How you get the name Pringle? Because you can't have this name Pringle.
Cecil is my cousin, sir. Cecil is my cousin.
You can't, because we play ball with you at Sunday time.
Come on, man. Cecil is my cousin, man.
Oh, yes, so my skills skip and drop.
Yeah, it skip generation.
Well, a second now. Crystal Palace have agreed a deal with Chelsea to take Ben Chilwell on loan for the rest of the season. Ben Chilwell.
Crystal Palace again.
So they will be coming on the show. I'm big up to Sean's brother as well. Sean and his brother will be on the show. And they're going to be telling that story, and it's a story for tell. So that 1978 Elron Cup champions team, and the world class of 1982. And if you want to support, because they are looking for support, and Ball Chat will be donating something to them. So if you want to help support this drive, you're going to get that information, and I'll make Sean give you all that information when him come on. And trust me, the story is going to be a story of redemption. When I hear it, I might have a little tear on the eye too. But it's going to be a good story and for a good cause, because come on, always pushing to the grassroots of women's football in Jamaica. this will also support the grassroots of Manning's football. And Manning's apparently have a rotted under 16 side. So Benton, you might get your Doncaster Cup trophy in a couple of years, because that is the plan for this.
Don't go mouth up the thing. Don't go mouth up the thing. But the 1978 Elrond Cup champions versus Jamaica Reggae Boys Invitational kicks off at 4 p.m. Any word on some of the Jamaican former players who will be attending? Because I'm
going to make Sean tell you. I'm going to make Sean tell you. But for people at Westmoreland, let's just say let's just say we're going to cheer for both teams. For sure. Not because you're Jamaican, but because you're from Westmoreland. So the whole Western Jamaica is supposed to be at a game just because of who will be wearing the Jamaica jersey or will be wearing the Manning's jersey. Let us put it that way.
And one big thing we want to highlight, when football deteriorated in the western end of the island, that's when the Reggae Boys turned Duppy Bat. When Reno, Seba, Wadada were running the rules in the Jamaican Premier League, the Reggae Boys was a very good outfit. Now, as some local town teams that dominate the thing, and the Jamaican Reggae Boys are Duppy Bat. Well, sorry, it's not a very competitive outfit.
So, you say Reno, Seba, Wadada, one of the Violet kickers. You're bad mind.
We're not squeezing the Violet. We're not squeezing
You're bad
Violet.
mind. You're bad mind.
We don't squeeze in Violet around here. Big up Warren Barrett.
Bad mind. And big up Warren Barrett. You're bad mind. If Warren Barrett forward...
If you're name side and a name side Violet at Jamaica, come on.
If Warren... No, if. When Warren Barrett forward...
All right, we're not sure. But the Hopeton Kelly Memorial football match, Saturday, March 22nd, family, if you want to support. Junior, how can we contact 876-488-1529 and 954-465-3654. Gonna be sharing more information throughout leading up to this program, March 22nd. So, prepare for get full info on Manning's Reno and Western football. Ty Gale says, Benton, that sounds similar to when Jamaica was running regional cricket back in the day. West Indies was good. You see it there? See it there? Western Jamaica drop off cricket. West Indies gone to the dog and Reggae Boys gone to the dog. No, we're not run down alleged rapists. Sorry, me go home. I am leaving. Sorry, alleged we're exonerated. What is it? Not charged, right? Come on, Junior, anyone? Help me. What we had? Connect with us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast. We're on Blue Sky at Ball Chat, Facebook at Ball Chat, and TikTok at Ball Chat _podcast. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Check out I Am Jamaica on Facebook. Big up to the partners and collaborators over at I Am Jamaica. Big up to all the listeners. Thank you as always for joining us. We're going on a road now, family.
Later. By the way, Eagles next week.